All right, everyone. I believe it's time to start. So I hope you guys can hear me, can see me. Let's put your feet together. And great. Yes. So today's session will be a workout, at least for me. I don't know. I'm not sure about you. You guys follow along. I hope you can work out with me. But for me, it will be a workout. And the reason I'm doing this is I just got down the memory lane. I got an email from one of my former instructors back in Romania, and he actually will send a kind of training plan, weekly training plan, focusing mostly on basic repetition of Kihon. So we'll do that a lot today. We'll do some kata at the end and hopefully some really fun sparring combinations. All right, we can start with a little bit of warming up. So let's start with your head, go around, and the other way, and the other way, and up and down, and then forward and back, side to side, and start rotating your shoulders, and the other way, and the other way, and the other way. Put your arms out, rotate your forearms, just to get those elbows warmed up, and the other way. And start rotating your arms. And the other way. And all the way down. Try to touch the floor. And up. And down. And up again. And put your feet a little bit wider apart. And let's just rock your hips back and forth. We're going to do it about 10 times. And keep your feet wider. Go left and right. And rotate left and right. Try to rotate from the hip joint, not from your spine and not from your knees. And hip rotation, keep your feet wide. And go the other way. Good. And bring your feet back together. Bring your left knee to the chest. Pull your left knee up to your chest. And the other one. And one more time left. And one more time the feet. Okay, start rotating from in out. Just trying to warm up the hips a little bit more. And the other one. All right, put your feet apart, wide, then forward. Walk your hands forward and hands back. And go to your left, and go to your right, and back up. And half circle. Push your knees to the side. Actively push it, both knees to the side. And the other way. And the other way one more time. And the other way one more time. Inhale some Kutsu Dutch. Push your hip down. Squeeze your glute. Both sides. And try to open your hips, close the hips. Open, close. We'll get a little bit of mobility there. Okay, follow your foot. Again, Tighten your glute in the back. That'll give you a little bit more stretch in your hip flexor there. Bring the hands up. All right, and go to, this is lizard, right? And if you want, go to pigeon. If not, you can stay in lizard. Keep pushing that knee to the side. All right. And in the process the other way, make it wide enough. So for now, just roll your hips under, tighten your glute, try to keep your abdominal muscles engaged, body upright. Open, close your hips, get a little bit of rotation there. And go on the ball of your foot. Stretch up. Go to lizard. And if you want to go to pigeon too. I'll stay here for a little bit. And back up. Feet wide. Do the runner stretch. And the other side. Stretch your hamstrings there. And give me a kibadachi. Push your knees out. If you can go lower, go lower. And back up. Shake your legs. Bring right foot to your hand. Actually grab it with both hands. Pull it toward your bottom. And now try to push down with your knee. You'll feel a little bit more stretch in that squat. And switch to the other one. Just press that knee down. And figure 4. And switch. All right, and shake your legs. You're going to go through all your stances. So to the left, give your left leg to the left, down block. You can go to that. Stretch your back foot. Make sure it's pointing at least 45 degrees. And on the same side, switching your back stance. Sink, make sure your body's upright, knees are pushing, push out, and go to kibadachi. And go to kokutsudachi the other way. Knee should be above the toe on the right side now. Body upright, hips under. And shake it out. And then do some just light jumps up and down. Warm up your ankles. And keep going forward and back. Just relax. Everything is ankle work. Switch. And side to side. And just up and down. And yeah, shake it out. And now. So one thing that we're gonna focus on today throughout the entire hour we're gonna be working on is your weapon. So every time you practice your karate, you practice your kihon, you practice your kata, you're doing your sparring, the most important thing is not to get yourself hurt, right? So you need to know which part of your body you're using every time you're doing your karate technique. So for today, we're gonna take it very easy. but let's go over a few of them. So for the punches, we all know first two knuckles, right? This is Ken. So always put your mind into the first two knuckles. So we're gonna practice that a little bit. If you guys have a target, you can use a pillow on the chair, or you can, at home, you can use anything your imagination would let you use as a target. It's really good to practice against a target. So make sure just the first two knuckles touch that target. You can do it against the wall if you have enough control. If you don't feel like you have enough control, just find another target, anything you can find in the house. All right, so we open. You can put your left hand out. And we're not only gonna focus on the fist rotation, we're gonna focus with your mind into the first two knuckles. That's all that gets into the target, the first two knuckles. I really don't have a target right now, but let me see. Next time we'll find targets. Okay, left hand out. Nice and slow, just chokuzuki. Focus on those first two knuckles. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. And then full speed and power. Kiai last one. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. And you're mad. So did you find yourself watching your hands? Because I do. I definitely watch my fist right there, which is okay when you're trying to get the feeling. Later, when you get the muscle memory, you won't have to do that. Actually, you shouldn't do that. All right. Next one that we're gonna focus on is shuto. So shuto is this side of your palm. This needs to be straight. It needs to be turned into a weapon. Sometimes if you do tate shuto, you have your palm right here, which is okay for a block. But when you do a shuto strike, your wrist should be straight, closest you can to straight. And you are hitting with this part of the edge of your palm. So if you guys are practicing your shuto uke, kokutsudachi shuto uke, and I see you here, I know that you have no idea what you're doing. Should be the edge of your palm is the one that's blocking or striking. So Yoi, put your mind on the edge of your palm, nothing else. Now, I mentioned to you, it's important not to get hurt. What happens if your fist is not straight when you hit with the first two knuckles? You all know. What happens if your palm is pretty much straight, but your fingers are apart? You might break your fingers. So fingers together when you do that shuto. That's what makes your palm very strong. All right, so from your leg, left hand out, we're just gonna do shuto uke. Ich. Ni. Put your mind on that edge of your palm. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. All right. That look good. Next one. We're gonna be working on. So your fist has different parts, right? There's the first two knuckles you use for your punches. There's the back of the two knuckles that you use for your uraken. So those are called ken. So uraken means the back of your ken. That's what you're striking with in uraken. Then you have this part of your fist that you're striking with when you do the clavicle strike in hand shodan. Yes. So for now, let's work a little bit on your uraken. So give me your left leg just very relaxed, left leg forward. We're gonna do uraken about 3 times slow, and then we're gonna do about 10 full speed and power. So ich, ni, san. Put your mind on the back of the first two knuckles. That's the part you're hitting with. Speed and power, ich, Knee, sun, shape, go, look, switch, touch, go, two, and you may. And let's do the other leg forward, right leg forward. Again, your stance can be a little bit more relaxed, but if you notice, I start using my hips on this a little bit more. Otherwise, I can't really do it. I can just do the hand. I cannot. So, 3, slow, itch, knee, sun. Okay, and full speed and power. Itch, knee, sun, knee, go, look, switch, touch, go, two, and you may. And together, and down. So Uraken, always put your mind in the back of your fist. If you work with a pillow, a target at home, make sure only the back of the fist touches that target, not the entire fist, definitely not any part, any other part. All right. That's it. This part of your fist that you're using, so the bottom part of your fist, right here that you're using in hand shodan. So the living hand shodan, you have the right leg forward, give me a right leg forward, and we're gonna do exactly this moving hand shodan. You're gonna bring this back, and you're gonna hit. Itch. 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 So this is also called hammer fist. It goes like a hammer, straight down. The wrist doesn't bend left and right. So let's do about 5 more of those. Full speed and power. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shape. Go. And yeah. And now. You should probably practice on the left side as well. Otherwise, you only know hammer fist with the Tetsui with the right hand, and when you get to do Jion, you'll be in trouble for not being able to control that left fist. This is another one that's being used right here in Jion, right? That's what you're doing. All right, so give me your left leg forward. You're gonna do 3 slow, and then we're gonna go 5 more full speed and power. Itch. Itch. Sun. Now full speed and power will feel a little bit different since we don't work on this side. But let's try it. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shape. Go. Now whenever you use your hammer fist, right there, make sure your wrist doesn't go like that. Your wrist should be perfectly straight. The feeling is, I tell you all the time, feeling of a punch, even if you do the hammer fist. The feeling is still of the punch with the wrist straight. All right. One more that we're gonna do, we practice this in both Kihon and Kata, is Nukite. You are striking with this part of your palm. Now, fingers cannot be apart. They need to be strong together. Like this is one unit. Imagine one piece of metal that goes through your forearm and goes through your middle finger. That needs to be straight. Cannot turn any way. Cannot turn this way or this way. All right, so give me your Dokutu dachi. Just gonna go forward and okay there. And back. Dokutu dachi and forward. Okay there. Put your mind on that weapon, that palm, the tip of the palm that's striking. Itch. 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 And yeah, I'm gonna do the other side. Trying to figure out where the camera, and that's where the camera is. So you're gonna focus Sudachi the other way. Again, it will feel really weird since we don't do this a lot. Itch. 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 Ich. 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 And your man. And now. So, we worked on the first two knuckles, punches, the back of your fist, hurricane, hammer, tetsui, shuto, and nokite. Yes? All right, so we're gonna apply, I'll keep reminding you of those as we're doing your kihon. But before going there, I'm just gonna go over the same thing you should do for your kicks. Same idea, put your mind on where your weapon is. So we're gonna practice that with front kick, side kick, mawashigiri, and ushirogiri. And ushirogiri is the one that everybody forgets about that too. So that's gonna be the most practice that you guys need to do. All right, so yo, give me your last way for down block. Good. Magiri. All of the foot. So what we're gonna do this time, instead of kicking like that, Magiri, we're gonna kick down with the ball of the foot. Ich, knee, sun, shake, go. All right, and yaman, and give me your right leg forward. I'm gonna turn face the camera. Same thing. Knee up. Ball of the foot. Focus on the ball of the foot. Ich, knee, sun, shake, go, and yaman. And let's take it from Shizantai, feet together. Side, edge of the foot. The edge of your foot, this one is called sokuto. This is the one you're kicking with when you do your side kick. Oh, where's the camera? There we go. All right, we're gonna kick really low this time. So put your feet together, alternate legs, kicking to the side. Think of the edge of the foot, nothing else. Ich, knee, sun, shake, go. All right. Mawashigiri, we're gonna kick with the instep, and you can give me your T stance. We're gonna do it very low. Put your mind to that instep. You can kick low or you can kick high. It's your choice. I'm gonna kick low. That's as much as I can right now. It's okay to kick low. It's okay to kick high. We're just working on putting your mind or where the part of the foot you're kicking with. Ich, knee, sun, shake, go, and switch. And same thing. If you want to have fun, start low, go high, alternate low, high. It's up to you. Ich, knee, sun, shake, go. All right, so only instep this time. And last one, we're not gonna kick high unless you really want. And I'm gonna turn to the side so you can actually see something. Ushirogiri, go to the floor with your heel. And if you really wanna feel that, I know it's hard to feel toward the back, but if you really wanna feel it, try toward the front. That's my heel right there. It's my target. That's my heel right there. Going to the back. Ich, knee, sun, shake, go. Switch. Same thing on the other side. Ich, knee, sun, shake, go. Anyway. So this is the way everybody should practice at least once a day, slow, focusing on what part of the body you're using for your punches and kicks. Yes, so I'm gonna give you 30 seconds, I need to drink, and then we'll go to our kihon. Alright. And try to get a little bit of space so you have a little bit of room to go one step forward, one step back. I think that's all we will need right now. Let's see. Here. And see me here. Good. Okay. Yo. And he does into Dajramara. Good. Formal stance. Formal stance. We'll do by the count. Going forward. Oizuki. With your mind into those first two knuckles. Coming back. Oizuki. That's all. Nice and easy. I did about 5. Itch. 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 And your leg. And leg. So for the second set, I'll count a little bit slower. Mind on your weapon. We're gonna add one more finger. As you step forward in your oizuki, lock the back knee. Tighten your glute. Right there. So 2 things to think about. First 2 knuckles in your target. Lock the back knee. Okay, yo. And make them to that Dajramara. 8. All right, straight from there. Going forward, oizuki. Itch. Lock the back knee. First 2 knuckles. Itch. 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 And now and relax. So for the punches, your mind would be on the first 2 knuckles for the next probably 4 or 5 combinations. Yes? We add one more thing at a time to think about. So those slow trainings at home sessions are mostly for you to work on technique. We can't do long combination, we can fly across the floor, we don't have that floor. But this is the moment, this month, take this time to correct your techniques. And not only correct, it might be hard to correct in a month, but learn what to look for and what you work on, what you need to work on. All right. Next one, yo. And he dives into Dajramara. All right. Same thing to work on. All the punches, lock the back knee. First 2 knuckles. We will add some of the blocks. So going forward, you will do rising block, double punch. Coming back, rising block, double punch. On the second one, sotoke, double punch. Sotoke, double punch. Uchiuke, double punch. Uchiuke, double punch. Yedambarai, double punch. Yedambarai, double punch. Easy, doesn't take a lot of thinking, so you guys have time to work on clean technique. Now on top of making sure your back knee is straight in all your punches, you will also think of the hip rotation this time. Yes? So hip rotation on all the blocks. When you throw the down, the reverse punch, make sure you rotate your hips. All right, go. And he doesn't touch down by it. All right, by the count. Agyoke, double punch. Ich. Sotoke, double punch. Ich. Uchoke. Ich. Get down by right. Anyway. And now way. All right, same thing we'll do on the other side. I'm adding one more thing to think about. And at the end of the class, you're probably gonna have about 50 things to think about and to work on. So as we do going forward and back, this is the perfect opportunity for you to focus on that front foot. So if you see my front foot, plant it into the floor. I'm stepping forward. This is the moment it will turn when I throw my technique, as opposed to this. So hold that front foot glued to the floor until the very last moment. Same thing as you're coming back, and this will take a lot of flexibility, work on your flexibility on your ankle. As you step back, same thing. You're here, and then you switch. All right, so we have the right side to go forward. Go. Your megas and kusudashi ramara. Coming forward, agyoke, double punch, double punch. Sotoke. Uchoke. And good number. And now. You probably noticed I'm glancing to my feet. I'm still working on that muscle memory and on actually feeling where my body goes. So if I'm still working on after 35 years, that means if you're already there, I take my hat off. If you're not there yet, keep working on. So let's take 30 seconds, grab a drink of water, we keep going, we keep on. Okay. Let me take a look at who's there before we go forward into more complicated. All right, great. You guys can handle anything I can throw your way. All right. And yo. And he does into that grammar. All right, adding a kick. So different mindset. Gonna be a Mayagiri for now. During the Mayagiri, put your mind on the ball of the foot. I don't want to see toes, and I can see even in those little square. So the Mayagiri Kyage, Oizuki, Gyakuzuki. Move your weight back on the back foot. Mayagiri, Oizuki, Gyakuzuki. So one more time. Stepping forward, keep with the back leg. Mayagiri, Oizuki, Gyakuzuki. Now you're gonna kick to the front leg. Magari, Oizuki, Byakuzuki. We'll go slow. I know it might be a little bit confusing. Try to get the brains working for what's next. Yes. So, yo. And we get someone here. He doesn't do that here, but all right. By the count. Magari, Oizuki, Byakuzuki, 1 count each. Good. Now, as you pick up the front leg, bring your hands back in kamae. Each. Punch with the left, reverse punch with the right. And bring your hands to kamae. One more time. Each. One more. Each. 2 more. Each. 8. And last one. Each. 8. And you're ready. Another. And check it out. If you guys are ever going to a Wednesday evening classes, this is Sensei Neil's favorite. Kick with the front leg and step back. All right, and yo, then do the other side. Maybe some to the right. All right, so first come slow. Magari with the back leg. Oizuki. Byakuzuki. Shift your weight, keep with the front leg. Each. Some. Oh man, that leg is weak. Now work on. One more slow. Each. Some. Each. Some. Good. Now we're gonna pick up the speed a little bit. Actually, not fast, but make it flow. Try to make it flow. Each. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. One more. Each. 8. And your man. And now. Yes, and check it out. Relax a little bit. Take 30 seconds to drink some, get some water. All right, so the same combination that we just did, you guys can practice with the blocks and Byakuzuki. So you can go Magari, okay, Byakuzuki. Kick, Byakuzuki. Then you can make it even more fun. Magari, Sotoke, Byakuzuki. Magari, Sotoke change directions, and Byakuzuki. So this will be almost a kumite application when instead of Sotoke, just do the block and punch. We'll do that probably on Friday or something similar. We're doing it a little bit more advanced in home. For now, I'm going to give you a thinker, since we need a little bit of time to rest. Yo! And give me your hidas into that your body. Okay, so we'll work a little bit on one hand blocks. From your down block, you're only gonna work with your front hand. You'll do rising block, Sotoke, Down block, ujuke. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, there's a little bit of hip movement in all of them, hip vibration, and there's definitely, I'll count slow so you can focus on the correct finish of the block. I don't want to see the wrist going all over the place because we're doing it too fast and we don't know exactly what we're doing with this. So keep your left leg forward. Okay, I'm gonna be from the front view, just did your down block. Agio, ich. Soto, ich. Down block, ich. Uchi, ich. Agio, ich. Soto, ich. Ich. Uchi, ich. Agio. Soto, okay. Down block, Yudambarai. Uchi, okay. Agio, okay. Soto. Yudambarai. Uchi, okay. Good. Now next 5, I'm just gonna give you the 1. Try to make them flow. Try to see how the hand flows. One thing that you need to work on, if you really wanna make it flow, try to keep your elbow close to your body. Don't let your elbow go there and then come here and then big elbow moves. Everything is forearm around your elbow. So the forearm, elbow is your hinge, and your forearm is doing all kind of blocks around that hinge. So keep your left leg forward. You're in your Gedamba right here. It's not about speed, it's about flow more than speed. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Man, that's a thinker. And you're right. Good. And now. So, same thing on the other side. Your legs are getting a little bit of rest. We're gonna start moving a little bit more just right after. So, from your way, your left leg to right leg forward, down block. And gonna start slow. Agioke, ich. Sotoke, ich. Gedambare, ich. Inside block, ich. Uchi. Agioke, ich. Soto, ich. Gedambare, ich. Uchi, ich. Agio, ich. Sotoke, ich. Gedambare, ich. Ujuke, ich. Good. Now that you have the muscle memory, hopefully, I hope you do, let's try to make them flow. Okay. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. And you're right. Another. And shake your arms. Good. All right. We'll work a little bit, just a little bit on shutoke, just to remind you of where the weapon is, and then we'll do something, I hope, a little bit more fun. Okay, ioi. We have our left leg forward, kokotsudachi shutoku. Ich. We're just gonna step forward and back for now, and we're only gonna think of what your weapon is right there. Just a little bit, just my distance here. Ich. 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 And you're right. And together. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Only when we go to the other side, hips, start thinking hips. Hips away from the block in every single step. Go. We're gonna go right leg forward, kokusudachi shutoku. Ich. Good. Make sure your feet are correct. Make sure your hand, edge of your hand, sword, palm of the hand, side outside of your palm is the blocking area. Itch. Nay. Itch. Nay. Itch. 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 And your way. Another way. Now, if you can see yourself, you can do this with a video camera in front of you, and you can see yourself from the front view. When you do your shutoke, your elbow shouldn't be left to the side. We talked in the past about coring, bringing everything close to your body, squeezing your armpit. That's your feeling right here. So you're blocking on the side of your body, but not this way. This is too weak. So your elbow needs to be connected to your body right here. Cannot be outside. One other thing to think about. Okay, so we're gonna put this together. I believe we only have brown belts there. We'll put it together with the front kick and the look it. Three things to think about. Stepping forward, shutoke. This part of your hand is blocking. You kick with the ball of the foot. You strike with the fingers. And yeah, we're gonna go forward and back, stepping forward, stepping back. Okay, so make sure you have room for one step forward. Left leg forward, kokutsudachi shutoke. Itch. Good. Coming forward, kokutsudachi shutoke. Itch. Good. Kick with the front leg, ball of the foot. Strike with the mukite. Coming back, kokutsudachi shutoke. Itch. Kick. Itch. Coming forward, itch. 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 Coming back, itch. Itch. Knee. And one more, itch. Itch. Knee. And one more, itch. Itch. Knee. And your back. And now. And shake it out. Take it out a little bit.
Sensei?
Yes.
I had some questions about and what part of the hand is doing the hitting. Because you mentioned earlier that it's the front of the palm. So like
the fingers. So let me see. Can you see me from the side view? Here. So what people do to make, see how some people have different shape of the fingers, right? My finger, my middle one is definitely longer than the other ones. What they do, they tense that middle finger so they make the three of them a little bit closer in length, but it's definitely the palm. So since we don't practice a lot in bags, this technique, because nobody wants to break their fingers, we don't work a lot on how to bend that. Where's my camera? There we go. See how my middle one is a little bit bent? I don't know if you can see very well. Let's see. From the front view, just a tiny bit bent right there, so we'll make the other ones almost the same length. But what's important when you do your technique is more important to just keep everything tense in your palm. It's not cupped, it's straight but tense. That's how you get the muscles working. There we go. No, where's my camera? There we go. So this is the front view. Just super straight, super tense right there. And then the side view, I don't know where my camera is on my phone. Yes. So that's a very good question. This is a technique that we don't practice enough with a bag or a target, and mostly because we want to keep your guys safe. But if you do have a pillow at home, that's a good way to start. Later, when you do unsu and you do just one finger strike, that's even harder to get. When you do just one finger, you get so strong that finger that you won't break it. Did that answer your question? Oh, Nate is mute. Yes. Okay, sounds good. All right. Ready for... Ready for the last part. So as I was reflecting on the katas, one thing that everybody learned with kata, and that's with starting with hand shodan, you learn how to move in all directions, right? You learn how to spin around, throw another technique in another direction, still be strong and stable in that direction. So we're gonna play a little bit with all 5 katas today. We're only gonna do the first 1 or 2 moves from each kata, and this is what we're gonna do. Just a brain teaser. So from yoi, gonna start to the left. First 2 moves on hand shodan, ich, and then oizu. Then you're gonna go backwards. You're gonna do the first move in hand hidan, ich, I. Then you're gonna turn your head, and this is easy. Ich, sandan, sanshi. Then hand yondan, ich, I, and hand go down, ich, I. Just a brain teaser. So we do 180 degrees turns. They're not really turns, some of them are really pivots. We'll get into some turns a little bit later. Yes, so for now, just this part. Play a little bit with. So, and shodan, I'm just gonna say shodan, nidan, taran, sandan, pam, pam, yondan, I, godan, I. Okay? Think. Okay, yo. And go to the left, hand shodan. Then you get ambarai oizu, ich, ich. Hand nidan, ich, ich nisan. Hand sandan, ich, ich ni. Hand yondan, ich. Hand godan, ich, I. Okay, then do it about 2 more times and then we'll invert it. We'll turn it around. We're really gonna make you think today before we go to the last one. Yo. All right. Hand shodan, ich, ich. Hand nidan, ich, ich nisan. Hand sandan, ich, ich ni. Hand yondan, ich, I. Hand godan, ich, I. Sound. All right. And for the last one, I'm counting. I want to see you guys. See if I can see you. All right. Okay, yo. All right, hand shodan. Just go itching. Go, Becky, go. Good. Hand nidan. Ich nisan. Good. Hand sandan. Ich, ich. Good. Hand yondan. Slow. Ich. I. And hand godan. Ich. I. Very nice. Good. Now I'm only gonna do it 2 times the other way. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. Just for fun. Yo. So you're gonna go to your right. Gedambarai oizuki. Ich. Ich. You put on your right leg. Ich. Ich ni. Turn. Ich. Ich ni. Carry on down. Ich. I. And hand go down. Ich. Ich. Cool. You guys can do this. All right. That means you're ready for the last part. Let me remember what I do here. Okay. So let's see from the side view. You're gonna start with your left leg forward. Just watch. You're gonna pivot toward the back. You're gonna do a spinning pivot, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Yes? Then you're gonna turn toward your back. You're gonna do a Mawashi Geri, get down right. And you're gonna spin around again, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. So, if it's too much, I know Nate will do it because he's very competitive. If it's too much, all you're gonna do is, this is my left leg forward, I'm gonna turn toward the back, pivot on the left leg, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. And then you can step back and just pivot, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. And then step back, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Now, you want the challenge, from the front view, you have your left leg forward, you spin around, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Now you're gonna turn toward your left, to your back, Mawashi Geri with your back leg, with your right leg, Mawashi Geri. Get down right. I'm facing the camera again. I have my left leg forward again. Let me spin around, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. All right, let's try it. If you get confused, just step back and keep doing hurricane, spinning hurricane, Gyakuzuki. So left leg forward, by the count. Turning toward your back, turning on the front foot, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Good. Now you're gonna turn toward your left, pivot on the back leg. You're marching Geri toward the back, down rock toward the front. Good. Now you're gonna pivot again toward your back, another hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Good. Very nice. Let's do this one more time. As you notice, you ended up with the other leg forward, so this is supposed to keep going. We don't have enough room, so we're gonna do it about 2 more times on the left, with the left leg forward, and then we'll try on with the right leg forward. So, left leg forward, spin around, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Good. Turn toward your left, keep with your right leg, each. Get on right. Good. Spin around again, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. And step back. Nice. One more time. Each. Woo. Each. Each. And step back. Nice, mate. And one more time. Last one. Spin around, hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Turn toward your left, with your right leg, Mawashi Geri. Get on the right. Hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Good. And just for fun, make it flow. One time. So from left leg forward, just gonna give your hajime to the best you can. Itch. And up. And up. And check it out. Okay. So this is gonna be recorded for posterity. We'll do it one time with the right leg. If you guys wanna practice, put your right leg forward. Okay. So you will pivot on your right leg toward your back. Each. Hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Now you have your left leg forward. You're gonna do a Mawashi Geri toward the back. Mawashi Geri. Turn, Gyakuzuki. You have your right leg forward now. And then you're gonna pivot one more time. Hurricane, Gyakuzuki. So a little bit faster. You have your right leg forward. Pivot, Hurricane, Gyakuzuki. Then turn toward your right. Keep with your left leg. Mawashi Geri. Get on the right. Turn toward your back again. Hurricane, Gyakuzuki. And yeah. And now. So the story behind those turning kihons, my black belt test, I didn't know the combinations I had to do. We went there, Sensei Katsuya said, okay, you go there, 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 there. And then we're all, what? So he showed us one more time, said, if you didn't get it the second time, you shouldn't be there. So we had to do whatever we could, right, with that. She explained to us twice. Now, if you're thinking of those turns, guess what you're doing here? Shodan. You're here. You do down block oizuki. It's the same turn on the back. So the same combination, you can probably do gedambarai and oizuki. Those turning combinations can be done in 100 times, and they're really good for everybody to practice the placement of the body. So from the side view, if you guys are here, I'm in my kamae stance, formal stance or kamae stance, as I turn, turning is scary. It's scary for everybody that's not used to turn. So as I turn, you really have to focus on the body being straight here and going there straight. If the turn is a little bit hesitant, then you're gonna end up here. And your uraken won't go anywhere. If you don't keep your core engaged in the turns, then your body will be over everywhere. So core engage and focus on the placement of the body. In dance classes, they talk a lot about placement and everything. That means that everything is composed straight, the structural integrity will work on. So again, on that turn, you're right here, slow motion. You turn, you look, body still straight. I'm going there, uraken, body still straight, yakuruki. Sumoashi here, gedambarai, and then turn again, and spotting there, and then again, yakuzuki. So as you practice at home, practice just those really simple turns, focusing on keeping your core engaged. That will make you stay, keep your balance and stay engaged at all times and more successful in your technique. Anyway, that will be it for today. We'll meet again Wednesday at noon. We'll work on only kata and focusing, and I will remind you all about where your weapon is, body straight, and so on. Yes? Thank you guys. Let's put your feet together. Thank you for joining me. There's another class, I believe, Sensei Shan at 5 o'clock. That's a really good workout, as you all know. If not, we have tomorrow classes with Sensei. I can keep track. Sensei Neil is tomorrow at 4. And Wednesday at noon, I will be teaching kata. Yes? Put together. Great. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei.
You are very welcome, guys. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Very welcome.
Yes, thank you, Sensei.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Got it. I have to leave the meeting here too.